Okay, this is Kathy again, and this is the second half hour of my week one secret writing prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fixing. I've put a lot of ideas down on my page, and now I want to start fixing it. And so it's supposed to be some kind of memo. So I'm going to put information that makes it look more like a memo. So my person I was writing it to was my principal. It's from me. Put today's date. And it's regarding integrating technology into all classrooms. Alright, so now I'm going to put some kind of introduction on there. I'm going to look at some of the things that I put up here. I sometimes call what teachers are doing hobby teaching. They enjoy teaching it, they keep teaching it no matter what. Getting away from hobby means doing standards-based teaching. This might be something good to go with my 20 plus. Stick this in here, and that was from this website. Copy that, put it down by my, let's see. Okay, I've got that up there. Let's see, what else did I have? Braille, parallels. The most important thing is that technology is not the end game, it's the means to achieve what wasn't possible. I like that, so I'm going to put that, maybe I can work that into my intro. I'm going to start with an introduction. So maybe I can work that into my introduction. Let's see, students, ultimately technology in the hands of the talented can encourage creativity. Alright, I liked this one. I think I might use that also. And it's essential as a learning. One of the worst things schools can do is invest in technology without investing in teacher professional development. I'm not investing in training. Show me a teacher trained to integrate and learn, and I will show you a teacher who is inspired. And I will maybe can get this one. That's also my Mercury News. That was my article that I liked. And then my e-learning. I don't think why each teacher has competed. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe those. So the most important thing. Ultimately, technology can create and help students own it. It can also learn, be talented student and give real-time data. Show me a teacher trained to integrate technology, and I will is inspired to try and challenging, and students who rise to the challenge. All right, I think what I'm going to do is the most important thing. I'm not sure. So maybe I'll work on my intro. And then maybe I can figure out which one of those I want to use. So introduction, I want to explain what it is that I'm doing. This memo is, trying to think of how to say that. The reason why I'm reading the memo, this memo will give, well, this memo, I don't like that, introduction, integrating technology into the classroom, integrating technology into the classroom can look many different ways, maybe something like that. I have put together thoughts as to how 3 different groups that you identified can add technology to their lessons. Sorry, I'm having voice things today. I have included my thoughts regarding each group as well as some specific technology ideas that could be integrated into their classrooms. All of the technology listed I have had experience with and would gladly assist any of the teachers in implementing these into their classroom. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. Teachers with 20+ years. I found this quote online regarding teachers who have been practicing their craft for a number of years. I think hits the nail on the head with the teachers in our school who fall into this category. And then I'm going to do the quote. I will italicize it. That's what stands out. And then I have to say, I have to do my citing. So let's see, Education World. Let me copy this and go over to my Google. And I will bring this up so I can get the information. So this was motivating teachers to use technology. I don't remember who wrote this. Dr. Walter Tobin. It wasn't written by him. Let's see, it's got the print form. What if I do the print form? See if it'll show me who the author is. I don't want to save it. Don't want to save it. I just want to look at it. Oh, because that's the print. Let's see. I'm going to have to do a little more research then to find out who this was, or I won't be able to use this quote. So I'll have to go back and see who that was. It's from Education World. And okay, so I'm going to save that. All right. My thought is that these teachers can easily incorporate the computers in their lessons by taking one step at a time. I'm thinking, you know, that they need to, I've got this list of things they can choose from. I have a list of ways that they can enhance their lessons listed below. I have included what they would need to do to get this up and running in their classroom. Okay, so, oh, that's what I wanted to say also. I feel that if we explain to the individuals in this group that they need to view the computer as a tool, not as a replacement for their curriculum. I feel that if we explain to the individuals in this group that they need to view the computer as a tool, not as a replacement for their curriculum, they may have an easier time starting to formulate in their own heads how they can add this tool to their toolbox and use technology more often. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are 5 ways that I feel would ease this group into using technology. Virtual math manipulatives. Bold, underline, and I think oops, didn't want that. Went too far. Make it stand out. Don't need to go that far. Okay, so virtual math manipulatives. The website that Glencoe offers, and I've got to put the web address. Where is Glencoe? I gotta look that back up. I don't have that. It was virtual math manipulatives. Here it was. I think this was the one, Glencoe. Proven tools. Yeah, I think that this was the one that I found that had the easy ways for them to use this. Yes, this is the one. Opens just to that screen. Okay, I'm going to add that link here. The website that Glencoe offers let's see, the website that Glencoe offers is one that students could access on their own. All that would need to be, let's see, all that alright, it's not bad. All that a teacher would have to do is to create a link on the desktop to this site on the student's computer. And then do a short tutorial for the class so that they can see what the options are, and then just let them go ahead and use the software. Oh, I already had some down there. Let me get rid of this. I'm thinking that one of the things is that one of the teachers likes, she's a spreadsheet, worksheet teacher, and so I'm thinking that worksheets could still be given to the students. Worksheets could still be given to the students so that they have problems to solve, but instead of using paper and pencil to do their solving, they can use the software and then just record their answers on the worksheet. Okay, so the next one is Brain Pop. And let me get this up here. This is I gotta put the web. Gotta go into Brain Pop. Brain Pop. And let's see. Go in here, and at the end I'll put the address. So it says many interesting topics that they can explore tied to curriculum. Brain Pop is a great site that my students love me to use. They really like the humor of, oh, what are their names? Moby and Tom? Oh gosh, what's the... I can't remember. Moby. Let me wake these up so that I can... Let me see. It's going to tell me what their name is. I can't remember. Moby and...
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven.
The letter will say.
Still creepy. Dear Tim and Moby.
Tim and Moby. It was Moby. They really like the humor of Tim and Moby, and the videos do a great job of explaining all types of lessons. There are many interesting topics that they can explore tied to curriculum, and most of them come with an interactive quiz at the end. Let's see. Teachers can let the students actually do the quiz without the teacher having to be the one to stand at the board and press the buttons. The software is very easy to use, and the students can't break or hurt the software. They also can go in on their own without logging in to view all kinds of material. Alright, Brain Pop. The next one is Reading Eggs. And this one is a software that our school has purchased. Oh, excuse me. So I want to put our school has a subscription to the program, so there is no cost. Our Title I team will set the students up, so there isn't any teacher work to begin with to get the class started. You just have to create a link on the desktop for the students to use. Next, you will have to give them each their ID and password that will be supplied by the Title I team. I usually put these on a sticker and give them that sticker and give the sticker to the students so that they have it to refer to. This is great for reading and phonics. It helps with comprehension and also has the ability, and also students have the ability to write their own stories in the software. Alright, so Reading Eggs. Get the link for Reading Eggs. Reading Eggs. And put that here. Okay, and then my last one was Note Taker. Don't need that. Okay, Note Taker. Fix that. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. Teachers could assign a student each day to be the note taker when there is lecture type information being shared to the class. Teachers could assign a student each day to be the note taker when there is lecture type information being shared in class. Shared in class. The note taker can type the notes on the computer. It will help with spelling, having the student type on the computer will help with spelling, and you can save it and print it if you need to. Students who are listening, so the rest of the class of students who are listening don't need to take notes, and therefore will get more out of the lesson. The student typing will have good experience, will have experience paraphrasing and learning how to pick out the important ideas to record while you teach. Okay, oh, and one more in Envision Math. I forgot about that one. Envision Math. And in our new math program has interactive stories that you can allow the students to view on their own. There is also daily videos for the lessons that the students could view again if they need a refresher or if they missed the lesson. You would have to show them how to access Envision on their computers, and then give them a tutorial of where to search to find the stories and lessons. This might be good to have them do in pairs so that they can help troubleshoot if they run into problems. Okay, so I think that's good for the 20+ years. Now the new teachers who use technology for fun, let's see, for fun only. Let's see what I do. I think that it might be good, and I will put this quote in there because it's kind of talking about show me a teacher trained to integrate technology seamlessly, and I will show you a teacher who's inspired to try new things. And I think that I think that a teacher who already is good in technology, this might be encouraging for them, because I think that they already think that they're doing a great job of integrating it, and so I think that this is good because it says inspire them to try new and challenging projects. So it's not just playing games, it's doing things on there. So I'll put that quote in with that teacher. And let's see, and that was from Mercury News. I'll have to go back and cite all these after I'm done. I'll have that so I know. Okay, so statement for this teacher. It is great that this teacher already feels feels comfortable. Feels comfortable. Okay, I just looked down at my clock and I didn't time myself, so I'm not quite sure how long I've done. So that could be a problem. Okay. It is great that this teacher already feels comfortable with technology. It is going to be what I feel is an easier task to get them to use technology using curriculum. Easier task to get them to use technology using curriculum. It is great that this teacher already feels comfortable with technology. It is going to be what I feel is an easier task to get them to use technology, get them to use technology using curriculum instead of just games. I think the buy-in will be to make sure that they can see that there are curriculum sites that the students view as fun, and that games can still be used in the classroom. Just choose ones that have an educational slant or educational emphasis to them. These sites that I have listed below need some, oh, I don't want to say that. These teachers could easily incorporate the ideas I have listed above for the 20 plus years teacher. And then I have also included below some ideas that take a little setup that might be too much for the novice teacher. Novice technology savvy teacher to do, but these should not be hard for a tech savvy teacher. So the first one I have is Scoop Pad. Software is for math practice. The students like this because it is colorful and fun to use. It is easy to set up the class. You can customize for each student based on their learning objectives, but students can all go on at the same time, but will be working at their levels. Advantages of using this software are that you get data back that shows how they are doing and when they master one of the math lessons. It's already tied to Common Core. And you can put due dates on their lessons also. Next one would be Learning Science. Okay, this website is great for exploring science content. The students have all kinds of experiments that they do online and really enjoy themselves. Students can explore and then share what they learn while exploring. You can give them a topic and they can go in and become the expert and teach the class what they've learned. It does take some I'm trying to think of, you have to go in and look at it first. So it does take some teacher review before you let the students just go in. I usually get them started so that they go in where I want them to start. That way they don't go into some of the sections that might not be appropriate for their age level. There are some surgery and some sites that are some sections that might be too graphic or the content is not appropriate to be discussed in some classrooms, but it is worth using if you are willing to go in and do a little prep work. My students in the past are always asking if they can go in to this site. Or content. Okay. Skype would be the next one. Skype. There are many opportunities to use Skype. In the classroom, you could make connections with another class in another state. And then periodically meet with them to share your learning. Also, there are many authors that will Skype and talk to your classroom. During reading month, you could have guest readers read to your class using Skype. Last year, we had some family members who Skyped my class and read a story. They did not have to travel to school, and the class really enjoyed having a story read to them in this manner. Something like Skyped. Okay, and then blogging. And this one should be really great for these teachers. Create a classroom blog and have the students blog at least once a week. You can put questions and surveys out there. It's a good way for students who don't like to talk in the class to share what they think and know. You can give parents access to this so they can see what their student is doing. It is a fun way to get the students typing and sharing their thoughts in a non-threatening environment because they don't have to stand up in front of the class and talk. Envision the Envision website has the ability. The Envision website allows you to create a class in the website, and then the students can go in and practice their math skills online for additional practice. It also has extra practice that is not in any of the printed material. It just takes a little work to set up students and assign them IDs and passwords. You would also have to add links to the netbooks, but it'll give data on the usage, mastery, etc. And then Google Docs. You could use a Google Doc for all kinds of work that you want the students to collaborate on. You could start a story on the document and let the students go in and add to the story. You could have more than one going at a time and then each only go in once a week, etc. It'd be fun to see where the story goes as everyone gets a chance to add their own thoughts and ideas to the story. And then voting on the Promethean board. The board comes with active votes. These are devices that you assign to the students, and then you can do assessments on the Promethean board where these are devices that you assign to the students, and then you can do assessments on the Promethean board. It is fun, and the students don't know who is answering which answer because it is listed by number. You can do a question, then show the class results, and then discuss the misconceptions. It shows a cool graph each time they answer, so you can easily see if most of the class gets the answer correct. And then you can record the results and use them for grading. Everyone has to answer, and you know if they do because the program won't let you get the graph until everyone has made their choice. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is probably my half hour, and so I'm going to go ahead and stop now and go ahead and work on the rest of my paper, not talking to the computer. Thank you.